as much as we've all been through, this makes you appreciate it. Like, my father fought in World War II. I was involved in the Desert Storm. My son was in Afghanistan for 15 months with the 173rd. And I have a grandson that just got back from Syria.
Of course, at the Bayfront is the annual ceremony at Sherrill Park. The Mayor's Committee of Veterans Affairs, along with the Veterans Band, paid tribute to all who have served in the armed forces.
And this is where we lost a lot of our beloved ones.
And in Kingsville, while they held a traditional ceremony honoring veterans, a traveling memorial has also made a stop in town. It's a 300-foot wall filled with the names of nearly 58,000 people, those that served and were lost or missing in the Vietnam War. You can visit the wall on Daniel Alarcorn Street until Sunday night.
I want to tell the community, thank you very much.
Reporting in Corpus Christi, Aron Hammy, Chris 6 News.
And would you take a look at that? A very excited group of kids celebrating our veterans today. Ella Barnes Elementary School held a parade this afternoon as a way to say thank you.
We just want to celebrate them. We have a lot of military families at our campus, and so we just want to celebrate them and thank them for everything they've done for us.
Now, the school principal says that by teaching kids early about the military, they could learn to be proud, and that military service could be a pathway for them. And celebrating the USS Lexington's 30th year anniversary with a gala. It happened this evening. There was food, drinks, music, and entertainment. The storm caused the gala to move inside, but that didn't stop the party, as many people, as you can see, still attended. Now, this event was also an important fundraiser to help preserve Corpus Christi's iconic landmark.
This ship always needs work, and we got a great crew. The ship is in good condition, and we want to keep that going. If you want to be part of the Lexington family and contribute to preserving this historic warship, let us know, because we want to bring you in and bring you on board with us.
The USS Lexington Museum will continue to educate the public and will bring a new exhibit next year called Women of the Navy. And that's why events like the gala is so important. It helps preserve the ship for generations to come. Coming up, how a social media trend is making it hard for people with diabetes to get the medication they need.
You're watching Chris 6 News at 10.
It's one of the most common health challenges facing Americans. We're talking about diabetes. Prescription drugs can help manage the condition, but one of those drugs is in short supply lately because of a viral craze highlighting its weight loss effects. Maya Rodriguez looks at the impact that it's having and how long it's going to take manufacturers to catch up.
The videos aren't hard to find on the social media platform TikTok.
I think there's no question that the TikTok viral videos have drove up the demand.
Lists of videos from people promoting Ozempic, a type 2 diabetes drug with a popular side effect: weight loss.
Unfortunately, the TikTok trend kind of took that medication and brought it up to viral outbreaks, so to speak.
Dr. Frank Shea is the medical director of bariatric surgery at Skyridge Medical Center near Denver. He's one of many medical professionals who noticed the surge in Ozempic's popularity created another potentially dangerous side effect.
Because of the unfortunate TikTok trend, we're running out of Ozempic for diabetics, and the manufacturers are telling us that they really won't catch up with production until maybe next year into 2023.
On the CDC's website, Ozempic is listed as currently in shortage. So is an actual weight loss drug called Wegovy, which includes the same hormone found in Ozempic, called semaglutide, which helps control blood sugar levels.
It lowers our appetite by working on our brain centers, and it also affects our stomach and GI system to absorb less food,
which can lead to weight loss. But for diabetics who can't find their medication, it can be a problem. The disease itself can cause a myriad of health issues.
It can affect the eyes and the kidney and the heart and and is actually linked to certain types of cancer.
And the drugs themselves could have other side effects beyond weight loss. That's why experts say it's important to talk to your doctor about purchasing a medication off-label. That is, buying it to treat a condition different than what it's meant for.
It is not for everyone, and it has to be monitored by a medical professional when you're on it. So if you are thinking about weight loss therapy, please talk to your family doctors or other weight loss specialists, and they can actually sit down with you, go over your needs and your target, and prescribe you appropriate medication, and not just something you saw on TikTok.
So that everyone can stay healthy. In Washington, I'm Maya Rodriguez.
All right, cold air is taking over much of the country. We are included. We're down to 55 degrees, but it's barely above zero up in Bismarck, North Dakota. Cold air will take over the entire country by tomorrow night. How low do we go here? I'll let you know coming up next.
Now, your Chris 6 weather forecast.
Happy Friday, everyone. When it rains, it pours, especially along a strong cold front, as seen through the camera lens of Jay Pena of our staff, and down in Bishop, it was really coming down, as you can see here. And they got some of the heavier rain in the coastal bend. Well, most of the area saw just light rain as these showers worked through, and a few isolated thunderstorms. Lots of lightning tonight, but more bang than anything else, as again, it didn't materialize into a major rain event. That was reserved for central and east Texas and southeast Texas as expected, and not so much here. But there was a large chunk of the coastal bend that did receive measurable rainfall, and including about 3/10 over on the west side of Portland over to Ingleside on the bay. And we also saw significant rain out to the west near Robstown and southwest of the airport, where officially at the airport they only had 1/100 of an inch. But the heavy rain was down around Bishop, 1.5 inches there, 1.7 to the east of there, and the north end of Baffin Bay, 1.6. So there was some heavy rain around, and now we've got heavy winds, and as a result, gale warnings are out in the offshore waters through noon tomorrow, and a wind advisory overnight through 6 a.m. So loose objects should have been brought in, and small tree limbs could break in these conditions. What are the conditions? We've had a wind gust officially of 53 miles an hour, 52 up in Rockport, 42 in Portland, and 32 in Beeville, with 36 in Orange Grove. It has been a windy night. The winds are settling down a little bit, but still sustained at 32 right now, 22 over in Ingleside. So those were the gusts we showed. And along with the wind and the dropping temperatures, look at this. 7 o'clock in the morning, it's going to feel like 36 degrees. We haven't talked about that since early March and into February of this year. So a long time ago. And on Sunday morning, it's going to be in the 30s again. So bundle up, find that warm up, find the gloves, the scarf, and everything, especially walking the dog. Here's the winds. They're going to be strong overnight. They're still going to be 15 to 25 in the morning, but they do settle down in the afternoon. And once they turn to the east on Sunday, we'll start to cloud up right here and into Sunday evening. So light winds from tomorrow evening through Sunday night. So here is the future tracker, and again you can see a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. When the sun pops out, it's really going to be nice tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll see the winds start to turn here, and you'll be able to see the clouds start to pick up here Sunday afternoon and Sunday night, and eventually a few sprinkles will develop after midnight Sunday night into Monday. So we ended up at 85 today, and it's not showing any rain officially at the airport. The frontal system has moved through the area, and high pressure is building in. So there's the front. It hasn't made it to the valley yet, but it has everywhere else, and 20s and 30s in the panhandle right now, and that's going to keep us in the cool climate-controlled conditions here tonight. 55 degrees, north winds at 23 miles an hour, and temperatures around the coastal bend are mainly in the 50s, except our far southern cities and along the immediate coast from Port Aransas to Flower Bluff. Future tracker on that second system will come up here on Monday morning from the south, and that'll deliver some light rain here Monday, and then another front comes in Monday night and keeps it chilly all next week, with a few light showers expected here on Thursday as well. Not a lot of rain with this activity. Walking the dog tonight, temperatures dropping in the upper 40s. Preston will love it, but I won't, okay? If that's for sure, with 46 degrees, Our low temperature tonight, 49 in Port Aransas, 43 in Beeville, and the highs tomorrow will be up around 60 degrees. We will see that late day sun, and again, tomorrow afternoon looks pretty decent across the region. Here is the 7-day forecast. 43 tomorrow night, 65 on Sunday, but it clouds up during the day, and then 58 and 74 with showers and a late day cold front Monday, and then windy and colder again Tuesday through Friday of next week. Look at the lows, back in the low to mid 40s. All right, enjoy this cool weather and your weekend. It's now time for Friday Night Fever with Patrick and Larissa. They're up next.
From Chris 6 Sports, this is Friday Night Fever, sponsored by Thomas J. Henry.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Larissa Lisk. I hope you survived the rain, and welcome to the first week of playoffs for the Friday Night Fever. It's win or go home, starting with by district. And we start with the Class 4A Division I matchup between two Coastal Bend teams. The number 2 ranked Calallen Wildcats facing the Beeville Trojans. Both teams were ranked earlier in the season. Our own Patrick Johnstone is at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Beeville. Patrick, which team is moving on to round 2?
Well, Larissa, it's the Calallen Wildcats getting the win here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Beeville. Let's check out the highlights from this one.
Fitting for this game to be played at Veterans Memorial Stadium on Veterans Day. The Wildcats drive down the field, and it's capped off by a Luke Medina 1-yard rushing touchdown that makes it 7-0. Cats again trying to make something happen, but it's a fumble on the pitch, and it's freshman David Perez comes up with it, but the Wildcats defense would hold. Their offense turns it into points. Once again, it's Medina. Great blocking there. He gets in for the score that makes it 14-0. Calallen on the kickoff. They pin the Trojans deep, and it's John Tennell gets the safety, puts 2 more points on the board. The Wildcats would go into the break up 16-0. In the second half, their defense is doing it again off the flea flicker pass. Skylar Rubio is there for the interception in the red zone. And then the offense is going to do it again. Bryce Burnett keeps the ball, bounces to the outside. This is a 4th down conversion, and it's a touchdown. The Wildcats get the win in Beeville, 30-6.
I spoke with running back Luke Medina after the game. He said Coach Campbell got on them at the half, and they worked on that and got their running game. Their defense locked it down at the end of the game.
Everyone had to do their job. Coach got on our butts at halftime. We just came out in the second half, did our job.
Wildcats will move on to the next round. We'll wait to see who their opponent is between Davenport and Fredericksburg. Reporting from Beeville, Patrick Johnstone, Chris 6 News.